Patty Loveless, born Patricia Lee Ramey on January 4th, 1957, in Pikeville, Kentucky, grew up surrounded by the rugged beauty of Appalachia. Raised in the small coal mining community of Elkhorn City, she was immersed in the sounds of bluegrass, gospel, and traditional country music. Her father, John Ramey, worked in the mines and suffered from black lung disease, which deeply affected the family. These early experiences shaped Patty's understanding of struggle and resilience, themes that would later permeate her music. Her mother, Naomi, nurtured her love for singing, encouraging her to harmonize with her older sister, Di. These family sing-alongs became the foundation of Loveless's distinct vocal style, rich, emotive, and steeped in authenticity. From an early age, she demonstrated a natural ability to convey deep emotion through song, a gift that would become her hallmark throughout her long and storied career in country music. Early inspirations and musical beginnings. As a teenager, Patty idolized country legends like Loretta Lynn and Dolly Parton, both of whom rose from humble Kentucky beginnings to international fame. Inspired by their journeys, Patty began performing with her brother Roger, who played guitar and helped manage her early career. In the early 1970s, the siblings made frequent trips to Nashville, where Roger had connections through his work with the Wilburn brothers. During one visit, young Patty sang backstage at the Grand Ole Opry, catching the attention of Porter Wagoner and Dolly Parton. Their encouragement instilled confidence in her budding talent. These early experiences exposed her to the realities of the music industry, balancing the excitement of recognition with the pressures of ambition. While still in her teens, Patty began to envision a future on stage fueled by family support, musical mentorship, and her unyielding love of storytelling through song. These formative years laid the foundation for a career defined by authenticity and emotional depth. Trials of early adulthood. Patty's personal life intertwined with her career ambitions in her late teens. She married her first husband, Terry Loveless, in 1976, adopting the stage name Loveless from his surname. Together they performed in small clubs across the South, blending rock and country influences. However, the marriage struggled under the pressures of early adulthood, financial stress, and the demanding life of aspiring musicians. After a decade together, Patty returned to Kentucky, reflecting on her personal and professional priorities. These experiences deeply informed her songwriting, giving her a unique perspective on love, loss, and perseverance. While challenging, this period was instrumental in shaping her voice, both literally and figuratively. Patty's resilience during these years became a recurring theme in her music, allowing her to channel real-life heartbreak and struggle into performances that resonated deeply with fans, establishing her reputation as one of country music's most emotionally compelling artists. Breaking through in Nashville. By the mid-1980s, Patty Loveless was ready to pursue her Nashville dreams with renewed determination. Her talent soon caught the attention of MCA Records, which signed her in 1985. Her early albums, including If My Heart Had Windows and Honky Tonk Angel, both 1988, introduced her as a powerful new voice in country music. Hits like Chains, Timber, I'm Falling in Love, and Don't Toss Us Away quickly climbed the charts. These songs blended traditional country storytelling with emotional honesty, helping define the neo-traditional country movement. Loveless's expressive voice, characterized by both vulnerability and strength, resonated with audiences seeking authenticity. Critics praised her ability to inhabit each song fully, conveying the deepest emotions of the lyrics. By staying true to her Appalachian roots while navigating the competitive Nashville scene, Patti carved a place for herself as a voice that honored the genre's traditions without compromising her individuality. The 1990s, a decade of triumph. The 1990s marked the peak of Loveless's artistic and commercial success. Albums like Only What I Feel, 1993, When Fallen Angels Fly, 1994, and The Trouble with the Truth, 1996, solidified her reputation as a master interpreter of emotionally resonant songs. Signature hits such as How Can I Help You Say Goodbye and You Don't Even Know Who I Am showcased her gift for transforming personal heartbreak into universal experiences. Critics applauded her ability to convey vulnerability without losing power or poise. Collaborating with producer and later husband Emory Gordy Jr., Loveless refined a sound that was simultaneously contemporary and timeless. Their partnership yielded some of her most memorable recordings, blending heartfelt lyrics with lush arrangements. Through this decade, Patti not only dominated the charts but also established herself as one of country music's most authentic storytellers, balancing commercial appeal with artistic integrity in a way few artists could achieve. Emory Gordy Jr., a life and career partnership. Patti's relationship with Emory Gordy Jr. became a cornerstone of both her personal and professional life. A seasoned musician and producer, Gordy had worked with legends like Elvis Presley and Emmylou Harris. Their partnership began professionally, with Gordy recognizing the depth and nuance of Patti's voice. Over time, their collaboration blossomed into a profound personal connection, culminating in their marriage in 1989. Gordy's understanding of her voice and artistic instincts helped Patti reach new creative heights, while their mutual respect fostered a stable, enduring marriage rare in the music industry. Together, they navigated the challenges of fame, family, and creative ambition. This relationship provided a grounding force that allowed Loveless to explore her artistry fully. Through Gordy's support and collaboration, Patti created some of her most enduring works, blending emotional storytelling with musical innovation while remaining rooted in her Appalachian heritage. Mountain Soul, A Return to Roots. In 2001, Loveless released Mountain Soul, an album that fused bluegrass instrumentation with deeply personal storytelling. Drawing inspiration from her Kentucky upbringing, the album explored themes of faith, family, and the beauty of rural life. It was widely praised for its authenticity and emotional resonance. Mountain Soul demonstrated Loveless's commitment to preserving traditional sounds while innovating within the genre. She revisited the project in 2009 with Mountain Soul 2, further solidifying her reputation as a bridge between country and bluegrass. Both albums highlighted her ability to translate lived experiences into music that feels both intimate and universal. By embracing the musical traditions of her home state, Patti not only honored her roots but also introduced new generations of listeners to the richness of Appalachian music, cementing her legacy as one of country music's most heartfelt and skilled vocalists. Vince Gill, a lifelong musical ally. One of the most enduring professional relationships in Patti's career has been with Vince Gill. Their first collaboration in the early 1990s resulted in duets like My Kind of Woman, My Kind of Man, celebrated for their seamless harmonies and emotional depth. Over the years, their musical partnership evolved into a deep personal friendship. Loveless has credited Gill with being an artist who understands her both as a performer and as a person. His encouragement and attentiveness in the studio allowed her to trust her instincts and sing from a place of honesty. In interviews, she described him as steady, grounded, and kind, a rare presence in a competitive industry. Beyond music, Gill's support during difficult personal and professional times demonstrated the strength of their bond, highlighting the importance of genuine connection and mutual respect in a world often dominated by fleeting fame and rivalry. Moments that defined their bond. One of the most poignant moments in Loveless and Gill's partnership occurred at the funeral of George Jones in 2013. Their performance of "Go Rest High on That Mountain" moved audiences to tears, a testament to the sacred power of shared music. Patti recalled how Gill's raw emotion on stage guided her own performance, creating a moment of deep, unspoken connection. These instances exemplify the authenticity of their collaboration, where music becomes a conduit for shared emotion and storytelling. Loveless has reflected on these experiences as defining moments, revealing how her bond with Gill extends beyond stage performance into genuine human connection. For her, these memories underscore the idea that music is not just about charts or recognition, but about shared experiences, empathy, and the ability to touch lives through honesty and heart. Legacy and reflection. As Patti Loveless gradually stepped back from the spotlight, she focused more on family, personal well-being, and selective performances. Yet her voice remains as powerful and emotive as ever, reminding audiences why she is celebrated as one of country music's greatest interpreters. Honors such as her induction into the Grand Ole Opry in 1988 and multiple CMA and ACM awards reflect both her commercial success and artistic impact. Loveless's influence extends beyond her accolades. She has inspired countless artists through her authenticity, generosity, and commitment to storytelling. Her career is a testament to the power of perseverance, emotional honesty, and staying true to one's roots. Through decades of hits, collaborations, and heartfelt performances, Patti has created a legacy that bridges tradition and modernity while highlighting the human connections at the heart of music. Patti Loveless and the heart of country music. Looking back on her life and career, Loveless emphasizes the importance of personal connections in sustaining a long and meaningful musical journey. Her friendship with Vince Gill, her marriage to Emory Gordy Jr., and her Kentucky upbringing all shaped the emotional depth and authenticity that define her work. Loveless's story reminds us that country music is as much about human experience as it is about melodies or lyrics. Through triumphs, struggles, collaborations, and quiet perseverance, she has built a body of work rooted in honesty, heart, and the enduring power of song. As she reflects on her journey, Loveless underscores a simple truth. The essence of country music lies not just in the charts or awards, but in living its stories with grace, humility, and love.